Where and when Marie Blee, 15, was last seen on November 21st, 1979 is confusing at best. Due to contradictory witness statements and investigators failing to take her case seriously from the beginning, we don't have a very clear timeline. But what we do know is she never made it home the following morning. A week after her disappearance, her friend Marty would be arrested on extortion charges after calling Marie's family and demanding a ransom for her return, and was later arrested for unrelated sexual assault charges and maintains he had nothing to do with Marie's disappearance. Her case remains unsolved. Marie was a sophomore at the Hayden High School and was a good student and a manager of her school's wrestling team. She was a Girl Scout when she was younger and was a member of the 4-H club. On November 21st, 1979, Marie went to a dance at the 4-H Pavilion in Craig, and afterwards, her and a few friends headed over to a party at Shadow Mountain Village Mobile Home Park. When Marie and her friends got to the party, they realized that there was a lot of drug use and mostly male guests, which made some of Marie's girlfriends feel uncomfortable, and they decided to leave, but Marie said she wanted to stay. Marie's last known sightings are very unclear due to multiple witness statements and conflict with each one. Even investigators are still unsure of the location and time frame that Marie was last seen at. But here's what we do know. Marie's friend Marty was one of the friends that went to the party with Marie. He chose to stay at the party that evening when the rest of her friends left. He said he last saw Marie between 1:30 and 2 a.m. and she told him that she was getting a ride back to Hayden with a guy at the party. Marty said he didn't know the guy's name. Other witnesses at the party told investigators they saw Marie leave the party with 3 guys in a truck. Investigators also had witnesses saying they last saw Marie at the 7-Eleven in Craig in the early morning hours. Investigators found themselves with 3 very different sets of witness statements, 2 different locations, and an unknown time frame. But they do know that she didn't make it home the next day to her parents, and they reported her missing right away. In the beginning, police believed that Marie was just another runaway, and because of this, investigators admit that the initial investigation was treated as a runaway, which meant they ended up not interviewing crucial witnesses and possible suspects early on in the investigation. A week after Marie's disappearance, a man calls Marie's family and demands $5,000 for her safe return, and investigators figure out that this person is Marty. Investigators arrest Marty for telephone harassment, and he is sentenced 6 months to jail with 2 years of probation. He would later be convicted of unrelated sex charges, but he has maintained that he knows nothing about Marie's disappearance and that he only called her parents demanding a ransom to offer hope that she was still out there. There are 2 persons of interest in Marie's case in addition to Marty. One passed away in 2012, and leading up to his death, he also maintained that he had nothing to do with Marie's disappearance. Investigators told the Daily Sentinel in 1999 that they believed that Marie most likely died of an overdose of drugs, which she was forced to take, and that her body was dumped when the people she was with panicked.